Good morning, class. In our last class, we have completed our chapter 2, that is using Excel as database. And in our last class, the topic we did was using data validation, analyzing data with pivot table, and hope so you also remember using advanced filter. Today, we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 3. It is related to Excel only. Our chapter name is Advanced Filter, Advanced Feature of Excel. So let us start, class. Good morning, class. Today we will start a new chapter, that is chapter 3. Topic to be covered in chapter 3 is chart and components of chart. Our heading is Advanced Features of Excel. This is our topic, chapter name. Okay, class. Let us move forward. So the first question which come in mind, what is a chart? Why we are studying? What is the use of chart? What we can do with chart? There are so many questions which arises in our mind. But first let us understand what is chart. Can you tell me, class, what is chart? Any one of you? Can you guess what is chart? Yes, you all are right. Let us see the definition of chart. Chart is a graphical representation. Now what is the meaning of graphical representation? Like when you see a cricket match, you see like this runs and over going like this till 50 overs. Out here 1 over, 2 over, 3 over, 4, and out here are your runs. So you come to know each over how many runs was there, if wicket has fallen or not, like this one dot will be there. So this is called a graphical representation. Or you can define chart as chart is an effective way to display data in a pictorial form, means you can display chart in the form of picture. Okay, class, hope so you got the definition of chart. Now let us move forward. It helps us to do comparison and analyze like growth, relation, trends among values in range. For example, let us take our cricket match. If team A batted and they scored 350 runs after 50 overs, now team B came to bat. They started very good and now they are decreasing, and somehow they just made 290. Now see, you can see like compare between both the team, which over they were good in batting and which over they were bad. So like this you can compare growth, relation between two teams, trend, and among values in a range. Okay, class, I want to ask you why we are making chart. Is there any use to make chart? Is there any use? Is there any use to make chart, class? Yes, there is use to make chart because we can represent huge amount of data in form of picture. Because if I have to write about all 50 overs in 1 hour it went to run. It will take lots of paper and will become a tedious job. Instead of that, I can represent all 50 hours in a form of picture or chart. For that, we make charts. It provides more accurate analysis of information. Note, when we insert chart, the data is displayed in special window called dataset. Okay class, remember this. When we are inserting chart, the data is displayed in a special window called dataset. Okay class, next point, chart is updated automatically within with the change in data. Like if you change the data in your table or in your Microsoft Excel, the chart data will also change. This is also very important point to remember in chart. See, this is some example or the picture of chart. See, this type of chart is called your pie chart. We'll study in our next class. Now see, this is called your column chart. Okay class, we are moving forward now. Component of chart. So what do you mean by component class? Can anyone tell me the meaning of component? Yes, component means parts. What are the different parts of charts? We'll study about that now. Let us see. In this we will learn about different parts of charts. Okay class? Shall we start? First is chart area. Now what is chart area? Can anyone tell me? Or any guesses, class? Yes, the chart area include all object and element in a chart. See, it shows all object and element in a chart. Let us see a picture and understand. See, this is our Excel table. This is our chart. Now see, it has everything. Value axis, horizontal axis, legend, grid lines, data series, chart title. So whatever is there inside this chart, it shows everything. Okay, it shows all the object and element in a chart. That is called your chart area. Okay, see, this everything, this thing is called your chart area. Okay class, shall we move forward class? Next is category axis. What do you mean by category class? Category axis can be also called your x-axis, is the horizontal axis of a chart. Now let's see. X-axis is the horizontal axis of a chart. Now see, if this is a chart, this is a x-axis, this is a y-axis, and if some charts are drawn here, so out here can be overs, this can be runs. So this is called your x-axis is called your category axis. Okay class, let us see with the help of a picture. Now see, can you see this in this example out here class? This is our category axis. This is your value axis, which is called your y axis. We will study about this also soon. So this is our category axis. Okay class, understood what is the category axis? It is the x axis. Okay, next we have our value axis. Let's move forward to our next topic. Next we have value axis. Now what does value axis means? It is y axis is vertical axis used to plot the values. Let us see with the help of a figure. Now see, this is your y axis, this is your x axis, plants, species. See the example. Okay, like you can plot, like milkweed we have planted 4. Okay, then this plant we have planted 8. Okay, this we have planted 2, this is 6. So this is your y axis and this is our x axis. Y axis is called your value axis and your x axis is called your category axis. Remember this, very important. Category axis. Okay class, this is our category axis and this is our value axis. Please remember it, very important component of chart. Let us move forward to our next topic, that is data series. Now what is the meaning of data series? It is related to set of data. Now let us understand with the help of the figure. Now see, can you see this table class? Month is there. See this properly. Month is there, bears, dolphin, whales. Now wildlife population I have created. Bears, see, in January they were how much? 8. Okay, after that dolphins 150. See, it is 150. After that whales 80 only. So this pointing of data in a chart is called your data series. Okay class, hope so you understood what is data series. Let us move to our next component, that is axis titles. Now see, what is axis title? Is the name given to x-axis and y-axis. Okay class, just take the example of a cricket match. This is a chart, out here over and out here runs. So this is the name given to my y-axis and this is the name given to my x-axis. Okay class, let us move forward. See, sales, see the example out here, sales and quarters. Class, let us move to our next component, that is our plot area. Now what is plot area class? Can anyone guess? Yes, you all are right. It is area within a chart. It contains actual chart and include the plotted data series, category and value axis. Let us understand with the help of the figure. Now see, this whole area is known as your plot area. Everything, okay, inside this x-axis, your y-axis, data series, whatever is the marking of the data. Okay, category axis is there, value axis is there, data series is there, plotted area. So everything is called your in this plotting area is called your plot area. Let us move to our next category. Okay class, next component of chart, that is our legend. Now what does legend mean? Any guesses for this? It tells us about the colors, patterns and symbols assigned to a data series. Now what are colors, pattern? Let us understand with the help of a figure. Now can you see this different color class? Green, purple, red, maroon. Okay, these are, see, green is for your south, purple is for your west, red is for your India. So this is called your date legend. Okay, so it tells us about colors, patterns and symbol assigned to data series. So all your green is your south, east is your maroon and red is your India and purple is your west. So just by seeing the color and the name you can understand which data you are seeing and it is about which thing. Okay class, let us move to our next component in chart. Okay class, now is chart title. It describes the aim and content of the chart. What is chart about? Okay, the name on the top, see, can you see in this picture? How do you like this product? This is our chart title. Okay class, and I marked everything in this for you. Okay, chart titles tells about the name and the title of the chart. Let us move to our next component, that is grid lines. Now what is grid line class? Can anyone tell me? Yes, you all are right. They are horizontal or vertical line depending on the selected chart type. It varies from chart to chart. Okay class, these grid lines. Let us understand with the help of the figure again. Now see, it helps us to read and understand the values. Now see, can you see this grid line option out here? Now see, what is the grid line here? Now see, we can understand the value easily. See, apples 200, 230. Okay. Now see, lemons are gray in color and oranges are in blue. So whatever, can you see this line like this? Okay, where is the plotting done? That is called your grid lines. With the help of this we can understand exactly about datas and plottings. Okay, and if we have different kind of chart, so it will change. If you are having pie chart, then it will be divided like this. If you are having donut chart, line chart, that will cover in our next session or class. Let us move forward in this. Okay class, this is your homework for today. What is chart? Write and explain the component of charts in Excel. Important things which you must keep in your mind. Make your note in fair notebook. Do your daily homework given to you. Thank you class. Hope so you liked the session. In next session we will continue with components commonly used charts, and yes, we will revise our last session too. Thank you class. This much for today.